Yeah, so I think I see people not there online, but I think we'll just move along with the video anyway. The thing make I even come online today and I see some video for we post for our group here. And make I say I talk about and small. I usually know they do this kind of video then, but I think say that's something where need to get for put my own voice there, no matter how little my voice go there. But I think that's something I go put my own voice today for really try to talk. I know still the video about this thing where everybody know this very popular apostle where all man respect him for Nigeria, the Suleman Johnson, where he don't start say go to sue any YouTuber or any blogger where he talk anything where he thinks say it be negative. When he considers where he defame me image, he go sue the person. Well, and he really talk. I think as I come across the video today, I say make I do a little bit of research. So instead I go online, I go try for watch the video, and he talk for it's one of his sermon for a church today. So people they love defame me a lot. A lot of YouTubers they write lies about his name, and especially men of God there. And so he thinks in the right time this way, he find to prepare them, for show them something, for show them, for teach them a better lesson. And he go start for the sue any of them where they write anything negative about the name, or they use the image, or they use the name for do anything. He go start for sue them. So for me, it sounds very funny because it so actually now God don't tell us it so make it start sue them. Well, a religious person, maybe he and God they talk. I don't know that one, and I don't be there for the dream, and I don't be there for when the God will tell you. So that one I don't really know what to talk about them really, because for me it just sounds so funny. Say what is really funny? I say religious person. Me I always think today so religious people they get for they go for be patient, they go for be compassionate, they go for be forgiving. And they get for learn not for listening with way people they talk about them. If the thing they talk about not be true, if person can defame you or they can rub your name for mud, I think say you as a religious person, you not forget the time. But if you as a religious person, example for you, the Apostle Suleman will take a time for really go for church, they talk on air today, so he go start sue any YouTuber or any blogger where he call a name in a negative light. Then really I don't know when this religion don't really go. But man like himself, he don't be a person where he need to talk over. He get one kind of thing the way he ever talk about that way. For me, at the extent I say this so well, I don't know. They can't call it where they call it, but now he get baby church, I don't get baby church. So maybe now really good person for God to true will not know that one. But the thing I listen I say this so you know if you start sue people then because they talk negative thing about your name. You know if you start sue people because they negative about your name. That's the first point that. Secondly, as a public figure, I don't know if you know about this one or you know about them, but as a public figure, not even public figure, as person way popular person, yes, that way. As a popular person, people go write things about you. Some of them will be the truth, some of them will be lies. But you know, go just base your mind to say you want to go after them because going after them, you know, go make them stop for write your name. And I think say somebody like he, with all the lawyers and all the advisors and person they run a very big church and he get a lot of people there, a lot of followers. Somebody of them supposed to don't tell you that one by now. See, you suing these guys is not gonna solve anything. How many of them are you going to even sue? You know, because you are somebody in a public space, you are somebody in the public sphere. People will talk about you. You are the news. Your name is trending, okay? You are the news, so people will talk about you. I don't know if you normally tell it, but I think say he get to know about them by now. So now it be news. So if people come up with it, so if person talk about he go sue the person. For me, instead of add now more fuel to the fire, and you say we want the fire and say cash more and more and more. So I don't think about them. So sometimes when they find the cash, look, I hear you talk say this, so me then insult it as they want, but me then pay. So many YouTubers start paying for the insulting. If they go for use the name, they go for pay for right for use the name. They go for use the image, they go for pay for right for use the name for image. Yes, sometimes people can get right to their name and to their image. Not true that one be. But some people can say fair use for information. You get fair information. Information is available for everybody for user. So if I don't see any possibility to say to any person pay you for use your image where you get them from Google for a YouTube channel, I don't see how you want me the person pay for that one firstly. Then secondly, I don't see a person pay you for use your name. I don't see how you can say person will pay YouTuber that will pay you for that one. I don't see because all those ones they fall under fair use. So I don't see how they pay you for that one. But anyway, you be popular person and you get a lot of followers. I just say me, I just feel like say this so. You as a popular person, as a religious person, where you be for go out suing people, suing YouTubers, and even like I can't even forget this one. Recently, the other guy where the Nigerian YouTuber where I watched some video the morning time they talk about it too, where they say President now, so I don't know if they don't really see, but he be detained for Abuja day because I say this so he talked about Suleman and Suleman the lawyers and they go lay a complaint, go lodge a complaint for police, and then police invite the guy, may he come in for questioning about the issue. So the guy reach for the they carry locker. I say, oh, I'm saying Suleman for the ready for problem. Oh, just imagine. So they tell the man lock up, no because the man is small man. I say they always did. Small people they always suffer for the world. I say they always did, but they find that small people they don't ever stop or talk. Which they say way they want to talk and they say the word don't just day. So even the way the lawyer they talk say this so it be very unfair because of they invite the YouTuber and invite the YouTuber, make it come, make they ask you a few questions, make him for questioning. But as he reach today, the whole you just lucky one time. Now people did surprise it so. But look when I told the man, I see many man come make una question him, una ask a full question. How come for invitation and invite person may come for na don't turn be na arrest warrant or detain warrant? So people don't understand that one. Yeah, if you see this in Nigeria country where you get rule of law, at least you get democracy, you get freedom of speech. But sometimes some of the things that they happen for Nigeria, you don't make people understand say this. So even that Nigeria self no be better place and they lie, you know the place where things say so things then go work a fine for you when you did it. Because if person come in on an invitation for just answer a few questions from the complaint with the lodge against it, then all of a sudden una arrest it, then another one. And deformation by the way na civil lawsuit, not be criminal lawsuit. So I don't know why they detain the guy or the thing say go wrong I don't know. So but the thing the say this so for Nigeria now, any man where they talk about any preacher or any pastor, may the man be very careful because those pastors and the ones they go after all YouTubers when they talk about them, all YouTubers. So if you talk about any pastor, be very careful. So I do hope say so the guy we don't lucky for Abuja, they will release it and the police then go really investigate the matter and say this so people they get freedom of speech for talk which they want to talk they get freedom of speech. Now a universal right. Everybody get freedom of speech. So for you for say you go the lock people them up or you go the arrest, you go the sue them just because they talk about you or they talk about your name, then I don't know if that one be okay. I don't know if that one be okay because I feel like say so person for public square, first of all public space, they will always talk about your name. But when I come back for this Suleman 18 where you talk and so I don't know if you go watch a video or you know watch. I'm most likely not watch a video self, so maybe I'm lucky that you know ever reach it, so you know ever know what I talk about. But in case if people didn't see any of the maybe employees them or the lawyers didn't see then so this road where the one take and so you know go lead you to nowhere. In I old prophet, I see apostle, I see apostle of God, I see call himself. Well, not be my apostle by the way. So when I hope apostle, but he get a lot of followers, and so maybe one of them will really talk something sensible into the guy may understand them. Maybe I'll come out with English, so that I understand I'm fine because maybe they don't understand Cameroon pidgin. Well, The point is that any day that or any time that you start trying to suppress people, they try to oppress people or stop people from talking about you, you makes them talk about you more because they think that there's something in there that you don't want them to talk about. So, like for example, if you have one YouTuber locked up or you sue one YouTuber, there are many of them who are going to come out and start talking again about you. And by the way, you are a very popular person. You are in the public space. People will talk about you, whether you like it or not. People will talk about you. And one thing you must understand is that you can only control what you say and what you feel. You cannot control what others says and what others feels. You shouldn't think for 1 second that with your private jet and your huge following, your huge church, and your popularity is going to make people get scared and stop talking about you. No, instead it will be the reverse. Because if you have just let this guy issue lie, the guy that said things against you that you did not like, if you had just kept quiet and mind your own business, all these things would have died down in a couple of days, you know. But you have instead added more fuel into the fire by suing the guy and getting the guy locked up in Abuja. Now a lot of people are talking about it. I myself, I didn't even know about this story, but I just saw it today and I was like, wow, if people can start doing this, then it means we the little guys, we have no voice in society. We cannot say anything anymore, you know. You are a very popular person, you are a very rich person. You cannot use your money and power to silence people. That's not fair. And moreover, you claim to be a religious person. So let me make an example. So if, let's say for example, Jesus were to sue all those people that said things that he didn't like, I don't think anyone would have been left standing. You mean he would have sued the entire Israelites, or he would have sued everybody, you know, even the people that defriend him, the people that killed him, and he would have sued all of them. I don't understand. I don't understand where you men of God, especially Mr. Suleman, sometimes the way you talk is sometimes get people to start sometimes taking things you say out of context, or sometimes just try to fight back, you know. Because the point is, you saying in your church that you are going to start suing people that say stuff you don't like makes people want to say more about you. Just make people like, oh, okay, since this guy is saying that he's going to stop us from saying something that he doesn't like, we are going to keep on saying the things that he doesn't like, you know. It's like two people fighting, no one is going to back down, you know. So you fighting them, they fighting back, you know. So, and I think for a man of God, I don't know if you've read the thing that Jesus said that if someone hits you in the left cheek, turn the right cheek for the person to hit, which means that sometimes you don't have to fight back on what people say. Just let it go. You know, the best way for people to stop talking about you is for you not to give them the attention they need. Sometimes people really need attention. Some of the people, they go online and they call your name because they know you are going to react. And when you react, it will turn into a big news and it's going to go viral. You should understand that. You should understand the way the internet works, right? They say something, you react, and now everyone is saying about it, you know. And you also said that they should pay you for, they should insult you and they should pay you. Well, I don't think that is. I think maybe that should be like a joke to you. I don't know if you were serious about it or you were just joking, but I'm not sure they're going to pay you, because I don't think YouTubers will pay you for using your name or whatever. Because I think you have been blessed enough, right? You have been blessed enough. You have a lot of money. You have a private jet. You have this and that and that and this. You yourself even said it, right? It's not like we don't know. You have just said it that you have these things, you have that thing. So that's just it. So you should let some of these things go away. And I hope you come across this video, or maybe any member of your church will come across this video and is going to bring it to your notice, right? I know you will feel like, oh, who is this guy talking to me, or who is this guy trying to tell me what to do? Yeah, actually, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. It's just an advice. If you want to take it, you can take it. If you don't want to take it, it's okay. After all, you're a popular person, you're a multi-millionaire. So you can pretty much sue everybody around the world. If that is even possible, I don't know. You can sue all the YouTubers in all over the world who are calling your name. Don't mind me laughing, it's also funny because the way you said it makes me laugh. When I watch the thing, I'm just like, oh my god. Is this for real? Is this guy really for real? That he's going to sue everyone that calls his name. But that being said, right? So the point I'm trying to make is that you can decide to let people who say stuff that you don't like about your name be, and you can just focus yourself on your ministry and on your family and on your life. I think that is going to bring you much more peace of mind and happiness than you trying to fight this battle with YouTubers. Because honestly, you will not win. Because the common people will never understand what you are saying, and that's the truth. They just call your name. They just say things about you. That's what common people will say. And when you try to sue them, what do you want to sue them for? Okay, they are YouTubers. What do you think they will pay you? Even if you claim them for damages, for deformation, what do you think they will pay you? How much do you think they will pay you? If they have anything to pay you at all, it just means that you're just trying to maybe flex your muscles and show people that maybe you are powerful and you have a lot of lawyers behind you who you can instruct for them to do whatever you want them to do, and they will do it, and that is why you are doing these things. But sometimes it won't bring you any happiness, it won't bring you any peace of mind. It's just like I think people of God needs to be humble, but sometimes I know some people are proud. So this is just like you being proud by suing people. This is my own personal opinion. Just like you being proud, you being like, okay, I will sue all of them, and I will make sure YouTube take down all of their channels, and then like anyone who use my name or my photo in their videos, I'm going to make sure I sue them wherever they are and stuff like that, And it's really, really funny because you say that in your church, and I don't know if you really believe you can do that or not, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if you can do that, or you think that by just shouting like that, then people will stop. No, people don't stop. People don't stop by you doing that. Instead, people just resent you the more, and the people just pick side. They just pick the side of the YouTubers, and then maybe your church members will pick your side, and then there will be this kind of divisiveness between the two groups of people. And then no one is going to win. No one is going to. Just imagine the publicity you've created by just getting this YouTuber arrested. You've created so much publicity for that, and a lot of people will be talking about it. You see, and it will not just end there. People will dig a lot of stuff and they will bring it to the limelight. So sometimes, prophet or apostle, you should just be a man of God, and just be humble, and let YouTubers say whatever they are saying. Though some of them, they might be true, or some of them, they might be lies, some of them might be an over-exaggeration of the whole thing. But you cannot keep on going after people, okay? You cannot keep on going after every single person all the time, That won't work, and I don't think you're going to want to waste your time going after YouTubers and vloggers instead of you managing your ministry and your family. That being said, that being said, so I hope you hear this, and this last one before I go to my fellow Christians. I don't, my fellow countrymen, not fellow Christian, my fellow countrymen, I know you guys love your pastors, your apostles, your preachers, whatever, and I just hope that you guys, the Christians, will apply the same zeal, the same passion that they applied in religion to their daily lives, in what they do. If only we could hold our jobs wholeheartedly as we hold on to religion, if only we could believe in ourselves as we believe in our preachers, if only we could have so much passion, for what we do, like in our daily lives, like we have passion for religious people and for religion, I think our beloved continent would be a better place, because most of us, we are so passionate about religion, and we love being Christian, and we do that with all our might, with all our soul, with all our power. But when we come to other parts of our lives that need improvement, we really do not put in that much effort in fixing it. And that has been our problem, we Africans, that has been our problem, So I just hope that some of these Christians, or some of these men of God, will instill in their Christians this passion for hard work, determination, and for them to really work hard in order to better up their lives. I think with that, we are gonna be a very happy and successful people. But if we are just so passionate about religion, about believing in our pastors and our preachers, and not believing in ourselves, and not working hard to better up ourselves, then I think that we are not going to go anywhere. Because you can see, we Africans, we are Christians, we love God, we follow our pastors, we listen to our preachers, but our personal life are really, really not good. Like, we are poor, sometimes we barely have food to eat, some of us are uneducated and stuff like that. While our preachers are so successful, and sometimes it's hard for anyone to believe that. Okay, sometimes it's so hard for anyone to believe that at this day and time, we, the people, we are not as successful as our preachers. So I will go now, but I would like to say to all the Christians, please, before you serve God with all your might, with all your power, and with all your soul, try to also improve on your lives, because it is only he who has a healthy life and a healthy body and food to eat can wholeheartedly serve the Lord. Okay, so I will leave you guys with that, with that statement. Okay, so fight to improve yourself first, and then you can now serve God wholeheartedly. And for our beloved Pastor Suleman, please stop this your thing of going after YouTubers, because I think you will not win it. You cannot sue all the YouTubers all over the world. By suing them, it's just going to bring more critique and more complaints and more resentment to you. So thank you guys very much, and I hope everyone stays safe and be happy. Cheers.